Good evening. Welcome to BMC News Live presented by Al Hilal Hospitals and Medical Centers. I am Jasila Mujib joining you with the daily news updates. Today's news in detail. The Ministry of Housing and Urban Planning launched online maintenance request service. The Ministry of Housing and Urban Planning has announced the launch of an online maintenance request service for houses and apartments through the Ministry's website. Citizens that benefit from ownership services can also benefit from this service. The Ministry said that the online maintenance service allows beneficiaries to submit a request by visiting the website. Agricultural Under-Secretary and Arab Organization for Agricultural Development discussed cooperation. Dr. Khaled Ahmad Hassan, Under-Secretary for Agriculture and Animal Wealth Resources at the Ministry of Municipalities Affairs and Agriculture, received Dr. Reda Rizk, PGR and Biodiversity Expert from the Arab Organization for Agricultural Development. The meeting discussed strengthening cooperation and exchanging expertise. The two sides reviewed topics of common interest. The Finance Minister met the ministry staff involved in organizing the 33rd Arab Summit in Bahrain. Sheikh Salman bin Khalifa Al Khalifa, the Minister of Finance and National Economy, met with the Ministry of Finance and National Economy staff who participated in organizing the activities of the 33rd Arab Summit hosted by Bahrain in May 2024. The Finance Minister lauded the dedicated services of the ministry staff and their comprehensive support in all preparatory and organizational aspects of this summit. Polling stations opened across UK for general election. Voters will decide on 650 parliamentary constituencies across England, Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland. Polling stations are open from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. with around 40,000 stations accommodating 46 million eligible voters. This election introduces a new voter ID requirement. Since the last UK general election was held in December 2019, new boundaries have been applied to the constituencies to reflect population changes, with some seats being abolished and replaced. Now we go for a short commercial break.
All your favorite products under one roof in Bahrain from our 14 branches at 27-year-old Megamart and Macromart. Bakery, fresh meat and fish, fruits and vegetables, sweets and snacks, ready-to-eat foods, dairy products, grocery or consumer goods. To have a wonderful shopping experience, please visit your nearest Megamart Macromart branch. Megamart and Macromart, full of goodness.
Welcome back. Kuwait and the US discussed strategic cooperation. Abdullah Al Yahya, the Kuwaiti Minister of Foreign Affairs, met with Karen Sahara, the United States Ambassador to Kuwait, at the ministry yesterday. During the meeting, they reviewed bilateral ties, ways to develop them in various fields, and strategic cooperation between Kuwait and the United States, the Kuwait News Agency reported. Emergency meeting of the Arab League to discuss developments in Palestinian territories. The General Secretariat of the Arab League announced that an emergency meeting of the League's Council at the level of permanent representatives will be held today at the request of Palestine to discuss the latest developments in the Palestinian territories. Palestine's request for the meeting comes in light on the ongoing war in Gaza for nearly 9 continuous months. China warned of hotter and longer heat waves as climate changes intensifies. China is facing hotter and longer heat waves and more frequent and unpredictable heavy rain as a result of climate change, the Weather Bureau warned, as the world's second biggest economy braces for another scorching summer. Average temperatures from March to May hit their highest since records began in 1961 according to official data. With this, we come to the end of today's news. Thank you for watching, and this is Jessila Mujib signing off. Good night.